What's up, fam? It's your boy Craig, and man, let's talk about option plays today. I didn't flip the script with what I'm doing in the 2021 Savings Challenge. Not that I'm not still competing in the 2021 Savings Challenge where I'm going from 0 to 15K. That's not it at all. But I just decided to spice it up a little bit more because, man, while this market is all on red days like it's been in the last week or so, and especially in the last 2 months, all the pain that we've seen in the market, I decided to take advantage and add to the option plays that I already have out there. So if you have not yet already seen my 5K option plays video, I'll leave that link down below where you can check that out. And man, you can get some good information about what's going on in my option plays. And I actually have an update coming on that here in the next week or so. So I've added to that position already with another 2 option plays that I'm excited to talk to you about. But before we get into it, what those option plays were, stay tuned because at the end I'll reveal what they were. But what I want to talk to you about today is just why I decided to move into those option plays and what are they looking like. Okay. So to be honest with you, when I was looking at all this red in the market, it was giving me thought about how can I keep the motivation going, not only for myself, but for you, the viewer, because here you're coming to tune in with me every week to look back and see what's the performance of that portfolio. What is it looking like when it comes to the 2021 Savings Challenge? Okay, yeah, we're at 5,000 in, and look, we're about a third of the way there, but how can we keep this thing interesting? How can we develop new strategies, new strategic moves that we can make in the market to help us get through the pain in the market? And me just sitting back and letting things be the same is, they say if, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, looking for a different result. So instead of doing that, I decided to spice it up and see if I can inject some energy into the portfolio. Well, you already know how I feel about using option plays with Webull or even using option plays with TD Ameritrade. I've talked about this on the platform more than once. So I've locked in all option plays in the Robinhood account because I think as an investor who's trying to teach younger people to invest and even my peers how to invest, one of the things that a lot of people always have questions about is option calls. And I always tell people that options user interface on Robinhood is by far the best. No matter how you feel about Robinhood and all the things that's transpired with them over the year or so, if you can't look at Robinhood and see that their user interface is very user-friendly when it comes to not only just investing in crypto or stocks, but the way they explain the option plays to you and how to make you anticipate what you're doing when it comes to option play or even just doing a call or a put, you can't go wrong on that platform when it comes to this. So this is why I use it just for my option plays. Now, I'm going to be releasing my video next week about what the performance of my option plays are, but this is just to talk about the next 2. So these next 2 that I'm talking to you about today are all leap plays. What are leap option plays? So leap option plays are long-term investments that you're making, not in the short term where you're looking from the range of 3 to 6 months, because those option plays are very volatile and very risky, right? These option plays that I'm taking on to the next year or so are, I think, good plays where I'm going to actually be able to give myself a best opportunity possible to actually make my money back plus more in this market. Now, I made these investments based on the fact that I'm thinking that the summer run is anticipating itself and that it's actually starting to stir up a little bit. We're starting to see the ebbs and flows of the market where the 10-year treasury note is starting to trend down or trying to stay steady at the 1.7 level. And you know how I feel about inflation talk. You know that I feel that's over anticipated. I think that's over talked about a little too much. And even the reaction to the market is so reactionary right now. Like, for an example, the capital gain tax of the 43% on the wealthy, that was very reactionary of the market. And to me, that tells me that we're getting the opportunities to start building our wealth even more. And I keep on trying to tell people in the next 5 to 10 years, we're going to see the ultimate transfer of wealth by those who are investing now and they're staying consistent with their investments and not getting greedy and not actually paper handing their investments. Understand, I'm not telling you to diamond hand either. I'm just telling you to make sure that you're making a smarter investment. It's okay to take profit when you want to take profit, especially when it's ever life-changing money. Take the profit all the time. But what we're looking at right now is the anticipation of what is happening in the markets and what is happening in the economy. And with all these disruptive behaviors going on in the economy, leap option calls right now for me are the best possible outcome to take outside of just investing in a company directly. So leap option calls right now that I have are going to be in 2022 and they're going to be in 2023, especially the two that I made in the last week. So, and I actually probably will be adding one more before you see the video next week for the next anticipated monthly release. So let's just get directly into what those two are. Okay, so let's just talk about it. I bought a ghvi, 2 contracts worth at the $2.73 strike price for a break-even price of 2020. Okay, and this expires on March 18th, 2022. So that's about a year out from now. Okay, so 11 months and some change, or just about around 10 months and some change, if you how you want to look at it. And basically, I see this as a Matterport spec that I think this is going to be very highly anticipated. Right now, it's only trading at the premium price of $3.45 ahead of what the $10 SPAC deal is. So anything at the $14 in this option call play for me was an outcome where I was willing to take the risk. I believe I can see this stock sitting at $25 from its actual share price where it's currently trading at today. So I have no worries about this stock, and I anticipate actually getting my investment back plus more in this stock. But then the other one that I made a new investment call on today was Bio Nano Get Money Genomics. Okay, anyone who rolled with me, they already know how I feel about Bio Nano. So I bought one contract, this one at $353 with a $3.53 strike price, with a target price for a break even at $8.85, with the stock currently trading at $6.21. And it just had big news today on its Sapphire system too. But you know, we always talk about how biopharma is one of the hardest sectors to identify and understand, especially if you're not in that sector all the time. So be wary about always buying option calls in the biopharma sector. I'm taking a heavy risk on this one because I believe that biopharma, bio nanogenomics actually has the right outcome and the right makeup to actually grow revenue and to actually get FDA approval on their Sapphire system. So I'm not in a worry about that at all. Okay, so how am I playing this on the end scope, right? What's my end game here? So my end game is basically to ride the wave with the market during the summer while I'm anticipating to see this next bull run. We're currently in the bear trap. We're currently in the bear market right now. And I honestly see it as it's one of those things where we can keep anticipating more red days, but while we're anticipating the red days, take advantage of the cheap prices. So when the market do return to normal and we actually start to see the green wave again, you're actually going to be able to get more and more exponential growth out of the option plays that you bought at the cheap, or even the stock plays that you bought at the very cheap. So this is why I keep on suggesting to people to buy the dip. I mean, I can't give you financial advice, but if I'm in your shoes and I got the money that you have, I'm always buying a dip. Whether that's $100, whether that's $50, whether that's $1,000, or if you just like me, spending $500 every other week. However you look at it, that's your goal, and it's the goal that's made for you. So that's what I'm planning on doing here. Man, look, I hope you're getting value out of this. Leave me a comment down below if you have option plays that out there that you're looking to hold on to. And please hit me with the hashtag FAM that you're actually in those plays, or if you're anticipating getting in those plays. That way I know I can help you out in any way possible, baby. And then look, you always know, feel free to share this video for anybody that you think will be getting any type of value out of it. And if you got value out of it, definitely hit me with that like, and definitely don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop high content like this. And you always know it's your boy Craig, man. I want y'all to stay safe out there. Peace.